Good morning on day 81. This is Matterhorn Creek, and despite the rocks, I think it's going to be my first wet feet of the morning.
Why does it seem I'm always walking toward the rain clouds? Blue, blue, blue. Little rain over there. Blue. And this one's me. Alright, I'm at the top of Benson Pass. Virtually snow-free trail on the way up, although obviously there's patches of it around. I am hopeful that the descent, which is this way, will be equally non-snowy. Obviously there's that one little bit, but I'm gonna get down because it's surprisingly cold today, and also I'd like to get down in case this cloud decides to do more than look ominous. Nice view on the other side. Good morning on day 82 of the Stairmaster workout, the PCT. I am nearly to the top of CV Pass, and this is just a pretty lake. I think it's just labeled Small Lake. Looking at the things flying around it, though, I would also call it Mosquito Lake. So I'm gonna keep moving. See what I mean about the Stairmaster business? Sometimes there's literal stairs. Well, all the water hanging around here has given birth to the next Sierra obstacle, the mosquitoes. So they've gotten sort of gradually worse, I would say, every day that I've been out here, which means today they're the worst so far. It's not quite head net territory yet, because for the most part, as long as you're moving, you're okay. But you stand still, it doesn't take them too long to find you. And it certainly makes the breaks a bit less enjoyable. So I'm plugging along here in the afternoon. I would like to do 20 miles today. I don't know whether that will happen or not. I am still kind of having a hard time regaining sort of the stamina and pace and momentum that I had pre-Sierra. And part of that is because although I'm not doing as much snow travel, the Sierras are still kind of tougher trail, I think, than what I was doing in the desert. I mean, I've climbed up and down 3 mountains already today, and I'm on the way down another one right now, and yeah, and then I still get slowed down by like creek crossings and stuff like that. Fortunately, they haven't been anywhere like, no raging ones, basically. I think I had to get my feet wet once today. I think there was one I took off my shoes for it and waded across before, and it was maybe like mid-thigh, but it was like very slow moving. It was just not a big deal. But yeah, either going across them or finding a log to go across, which is what I did on one earlier today, or all of it. It just adds time to your day, and I know that. But for some reason, like mentally, it still really bothers me that I just don't have quite the stamina and the miles that I had before, and I know I really should get over that. But I don't know. I'm aiming for 20. If I don't get there, it's not a big deal. Yesterday I was aiming for 20. I did 15. So, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes today. I'm gonna keep plodding along here and trying to keep moving so that the mosquitoes can't catch me. Looks like I might not be done with wet feet for today. Yep. So I take back what I said about the head net not being necessary. I'm set up for the night, sort of. Like, I've got my tent set up. And the only part of me, I'm in what I hope is a mosquito-proof suit, which is my head net and my baggy rain clothes. The only part of me that is exposed is my hands. I guess I'm gonna try and have dinner. I don't really know what to do about the mosquitoes, other than this. I don't know. Just, oh, sorry, I keep swatting at them. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try and have dinner, and then I guess do everything I can as quickly as I can, and then crawl in my tent and hide. Look at them all. Little bloodthirsty monsters. Wondering how their dinner escaped. Ugh. Good morning on day 83. I managed to get up a little bit earlier this morning. Started walking around 6:30, so it's actually really beautiful and cool out. It's pretty much the weather you want, I think, when you go hiking. I've been missing some of those early mornings because I've just had a really hard time getting up, but I think it's like some sort of like counter
reaction to the fact that I had to get up so early for some of those passes, like for the snowy ones. So hold on, I gotta jump through the mud. 1 second. Okay. Anyway, so I managed to get up a little earlier this morning. Not like 2 mornings ago where I pushed myself up into a kneeling position and then just immediately fell back asleep while first kneeling and then sitting. It was ridiculous. So yeah, the morning really can be, like, it's really one of the best times to hike. It's just hard to access it sometimes because it's also a really nice time to be sleeping. Oh, anyway, plan today. So Sonora Pass or Highway 108 is about 25 miles away, and that's where I can catch a ride to either Kennedy Meadows North or Bridgeport. I'll probably go to Kennedy Meadows North because it's just a shorter hitch. So plan today is to get basically as close to the highway as possible and then probably just hike in the rest of those miles in the morning. We'll see how we go. All right, here I am at Dorothy Lake Pass. This is whatever next national forest I'm entering. It's a little, the sign's seen better days. So, but yeah, as of arriving here, that means I'm officially leaving Yosemite. I just came from that direction, so bye Yosemite. Hello, new road.
There she is. 1,000 miles on the PCT. Whew, so many numbers. I have to like step back to get them all in there. Oh man, it's exciting.
1,000 miles. It feels really cool. When I did that is this, I mean, it's a big number. It's exciting for anybody. It's especially exciting for me because it now means that it's the longest, as of now that I've walked past that spot, this is the longest through hike I've ever been on. When I did El Camino in France and Spain, I walked right at around 1,000 miles, and it took 70 something days, and so now on this trip I've now walked 1,000 miles and I'm in the 80 somethings, and so this is the longest and farthest that I've ever walked, and it feels good. Yeah, it's exciting. It feels like, yay, like I'm getting somewhere. And then I think about the fact that I'm not even halfway done with this trail. I'm getting close to the halfway point, but not there yet. So that's kind of mind-boggling. I actually can't completely wrap my mind around that. So not really gonna try. Just gonna celebrate that I've walked 1,000 miles on the Pacific Crest Trail.
All right, it's a little windy, but I just did quite the climb to get up here. And I'm wondering whether this will be one of the last of the stunning mountaintop views. This is the direction I came from down in that valley there. And then you can see the landscape is changing a little bit with these, or maybe the snow is just melting and this is actually what it looks like the whole time. This is the way I'm headed now. I think I'm still maybe 9-ish miles away from Sonora Pass, but I'll be following this ridge line for a bit and enjoying some more of the high mountaintop views, and then headed down into the valley. Maybe down into the valley tomorrow. We'll see how far I get tonight, but pretty spectacular.
This trail feels kind of crazy. So I did lots of little ridgeline walks like this in the desert. This one just feels different because I'm like in the sky. I'm well over 10,000 feet right now. Walking on this little mountain. Well, no, walking on this little trail. This big one. All right, so I'm set up here a little earlier than I might otherwise be, and a little earlier than I really wanted to be. I'm about 6 miles from Sonora Pass. I've done about 19 miles today, and I was really tempted to just gun for it, like to just keep on going, just get as close as I could, and I kind of stopped here about 4:30, so that's several hours of daylight. I could do it. I just I've been walking over like snow patches and stuff just to get to this point, and that is tiring, and I think I have a couple, like looking at the elevation chart coming up, I have some more like not huge, but some up downs and kind of switching around the ridges of the mountains. And so like the parts of those that are in shadow, I could be like navigating some more snow, which is nothing in the world. I'm gonna have to navigate it anyway, whether I do it now or in the morning. But I just know that I'm a little fresher usually in the morning. And having already done about as many miles as I normally would want to do in a day already, I was just like, this is better, just rest and just tackle the mountain fresh in the morning, and then try and get to Sonora Pass and Kennedy Meadows North just early in the morning. Plus I got a nice little spot here. It's a little windy up here, but I got this nice little tree break or bush break, so I'm probably just gonna cowboy camp. It's not like the best tenting site, but I think I'll be cozy enough just like that. So anyway, I'm gonna have me some dinner. Last night when I was like swarmed in mosquitoes, I found myself kind of reminiscing about the days of windy ridges, and look, here I am, got myself another windy ridge, but fortunately with this windbreak, which actually makes it pretty nice. So yeah, I'm gonna chill. Who knows, maybe because I'll be like hanging out early, maybe I'll actually read tonight. That hasn't happened in months. We'll see. Anyway, excited to get to some form of civilization tomorrow. I only saw one person today. Sorry, I keep thinking of things that I wanted to say. Yeah, I saw one southbounder at some point in the morning. We just crossed paths, said hello. And that is the only human interaction I have had today. So that's kind of crazy. It's also kind of cool because it's just sort of like me in the wilderness. Like, that's it. It's the mountains and me, which is a nice feeling sometimes, just to, I don't know, be in all this like majestic stuff and be completely surrounded by it and nothing else. So, but yeah, just an interesting change of pace. So yeah, like I said, fairly excited tomorrow to get to that highway, and man, just get to it's only been a few days, but I'm always just craving food, cooked food. So yeah, should be good.